name is Natalia Imperatori-Lee, and I'm a theologian and professor of religious studies at Manhattan College in the Bronx. I first encountered Commonweal as an undergraduate at another great Bronx institution, Fordham University. The honors program had a free subscription, and the magazine came to my little cubby mailbox in the McGinley Center basement. This was before the internet was what it is now, and so Commonweal was really my only window into a different kind of Catholicism from the one in which I had been raised, which was predominantly Cuban American. This one was a Catholicism that aligned with my growing progressive values, one that synthesized the vision of the church I was learning about in my theology courses with the reality of the church in the U.S. Every issue of Commonweal brought me a new author, a new theologian, a new book or movie or poem that opened up the world to me in a different way. It made me feel less like abandoning the church and more like fighting for it and finding a place in it. Fast forward some 20 years, and in the intervening time, I've written for Commonweal. It published my first published piece that brought my first hate mail. I've appeared on the podcast, and now I've agreed to be part of Commonweal's board. I do this because I believe that there's never been a more important time for a powerful, progressive, lay-run voice in the church. We know from Vatican II that lay people share in the church's mission in vital ways. We learned from the sexual abuse scandal that lay people can be whistleblowers for justice in a broken system, and now, during the tenure of Pope Francis, we know that his vision of a church as a field hospital is in our hands as lay people, especially now as we contend with a global pandemic. As a college student, Commonweal opened a different world, and now I believe it continues to open a world to young and old, a Catholic world, that hinges on the global multicultural reality that is the U.S. Church. Just as I learned scripture from Luke Timothy Johnson, my students can learn about Black Catholics from Shannon D. Williams and Tia Noel Pratt. They can learn about multi-ethnic parish models from Susan Reynolds. They can find a home for their worries and find empowerment to make the change they want to see in the church and in the world. Commonweal is a place where this progressive Catholicism can do its thinking, dreaming, and its culture shaping. And this is why I encourage you to make a gift to Commonweal this Giving Thursday. Let's ensure that the world of progressive Catholicism and lay people's role in shaping the future of the church is in good hands.